The highly adventurous life of Hazrat Ibrahim. Ibrahim was born at the time when Namrud, that oppressive and cruel king, was ruling Babylon, and he used to present himself as the great Job of Babylon. Certainly, the people of Babylon didn't possess not only the sole idol to worship, but in the meantime, they had fabricated idols out of the various materials and used to worship them. The dominant government of that land used to encourage rigorously and worshipping of idol, as it considered the job as an effective means by stupefying and inciting hallucination in people, and regarded any kind of insult to the idols as a great crime and unforgivable one. Historians have recounted an amazing story about the birth of Ibrahim. Astrologer had predicted and had foretold that a person could be born who would stand up to the undivided and invincible power and authority of Namrud. Then Namrud sought to obstruct such a baby from being born, and once it was born, he did utmost to have him killed. Nonetheless, none of his plans was effective, and the baby was born. The mother of the baby tried her best and brought her child up in a cave near her birthplace, so much so that she spent 13 years of her life in that place. And in such a situation, eventually the child was brought up far from the scrutiny of the agents of the road. He attained the age of puberty and decided to leave that hiding place forever in order to go among the people and explain the lesson of monotheism to the people, which he had received with inspiration from within himself, supplemented by his mental studies. Ibrahim had done a great deal of studies concerning the creation of the universe, the skies, and the earth, as well as the power which was dominating and governing them, and their amazing hierarchy, that the light of certainty was being shed on his entire existence. At long last, the government of Namrud, who felt that the youth was organizing a dangerous campaign threatening his despotic rule by his clear logic and his expressive, powerful tongue, decided to put an end to the life of Ibrahim by aggrandizement of the fanatical ignorance of the idol worshippers. He feared that the eloquent language and powerful thinking coupled with his sound logic would awaken the oppressed masses and finally break up the chains of his exploitations. He then organized certain ceremonies to burn him alive in an inferno of fire, which was prepared by the help of the ignorance of the masses and the crime of the dominant system, in order to be delivered from him forever. However, as the fire was put off by the command of Allah and Ibrahim was saved from the scenario intact, Namrud's system started trembling in such a way that Namrud lost his morale, as Ibrahim was no more an adventurous young man who was planting seeds of discord, that labeling which Namrud had addressed him with. So, this is our short lecture about highly adventurous life of Hazrat Ibrahim.